Hi, I'm Caroline Moore. I'm just like Joe Rogan, but I've seen a ghost. And this is...
Tread on me. Baby, tread on me.
Hey y'all, me again with a quick PSA before we start. My mic was treading on me during the recording of this episode. It malfunctioned. I don't know what happened, and don't blame Khaki. She was off setting rat traps. So I'm using the camera audio in this. It's WWE Raw. Bear with me, I'm so sorry. But you know what? Hoda would never surrender to tech issues. She would resist. The show must go on. We tread on. Let's go, girls.
Welcome back to Tread on Me, a show ultimately about pace, progress, impact, and resistance. Do we surrender to the cultural events that are happening to us, or do we resist? As your treader-in-chief, I'll be making those tough calls, but I'm not here alone. I'm here with my producer, Khaki. Khaki, say hi. She doesn't even know she has fans, y'all. But I'm excited to get into today's show, so let's go. Let's dive into the cultural events that are treading on us and see if we should surrender. So, what's treading on us this week? Hoda's departure from the Today Show, which did not happen this week. It happened 4 months ago in January, but I am still in mourning, y'all. I love the Today Show. I love Hoda. She was there for nearly 18 years. If you are not familiar with Hoda, have no fear. I'm going to give you some Hoda history. Khaki, start the clock. Hoda history on the Today Show in 1 minute. Let's go. 2007, Hoda joins the Today Show, hosting the 4th hour with Natalie Morales and Ann Curry before they disappeared her. Y'all, I went on a tour of NBC right after they axed Ann. It was like she never existed. Gone from every photo. Insane. Okay. 2008, Kathie Lee Gifford joins Hoda. They co-host the 4th hour together. Ratings explosion and insanity ensued. 2018, Matt Lauer was ousted, and Hoda replaced him, making history as co-anchor with Savannah Guthrie, the first female anchor duo in Today Show history. 2019, Kathie Lee Gifford leaves. Jenna joins, becomes Hoda and Jenna. 2025, Hoda leaves the Today Show altogether. Craig Melvin replaces her. Now he's with Savannah. I love their earring story. And now Jenna Bush Hager has Jenna and Friends. Khaki time! I feel like it was 56 seconds. And that's your Hoda history, y'all. That's what was happening in her neck of the woods. Y'all, I love the Today Show. I've watched it my whole life, through thick and thin, through Me Too, through Meghan Kelly, through the summer of 2022 when they just kept giving us shark updates at 7:40 a.m. Central Time. They would just have a reporter out on the Florida coast at the crack of dawn explaining a shark. I don't know what it was about, but I love the Today Show, and Hoda was the reason why I tuned in. I mean, I love Al though. Shout out Al. I can't even think about Al leaving right now. You know he's cousins with Lenny Kravitz. Yeah, Khaki, can we get out the Roker family tree really quick? So Lenny Kravitz's mother was Roxy Roker. Her father was Albert Roker, whose cousin was Al Roker's grandfather. So do the math, carry the one, PEMDAS. Al Roker and Lenny Kravitz are second cousins, once removed. By the way, Lenny Kravitz has great 80 home tours. Go and check them out. I'll link them in the box below. Anything that I reference, just check the description. Okay. But Hoda was the main attraction, loved her because she was the bookends of the show. That's why her absence is especially felt. She was the alpha, the omega, the first, the last, the beginning, the end. She would deliver the serious news at the top of the show. Then she'd circle back in the 4th hour and reenact the ending of Titanic with Jenna. And that's range. Hoda's got range, y'all. She contains multitudes. That's why her star power is so powerful. In fact, let's get out the star power graph. We can get that up. Thank you so much. Look, I found a better place to put my index cards this time. So if we look at these axes, from relatable to aspirational, from liberated to regimented, Hoda is in the center of them all. So we have liberated, relatable. She's a little weird. I mean this in the best way. She carries a Ziploc bag for a purse. Her home does not seem furnished. She leaves parties unannounced. She loves to Irish exit. They call her Houdini. Also, she is fun, aspirational. She was homecoming queen. She dropped text Kelly Clarkson. She loves song and music and costume. Moving on to aspirational, regimented. She's a girl boss, y'all. She is a career woman, first generation American. She has prioritized her career. She's a journalist, a podcaster, and an author. And finally, she's over here at relatable, regimented, being quite traditional. She's a mom, she's got kids, she lives in the suburbs, she drives a minivan. Hoda is at the center of all of these things. And that is her star power, and that is why she's irreplaceable. So even though Hoda is irreplaceable, they do have to replace her. Jenna has had a rotation of celebrity guest hosts, which has been really fun. Jenna can work with anyone. This past week she had Matt Rogers on. He was terrific. He knocked it out of the park. For transparency, today is May 11th, 2025. So, who is definitely coming on the show? Who are the inevitable friends of Jenna? Y'all know Maria Shriver's coming on. Maria Shriver is as certain as death and taxes here. And I'm sure her appearance will coincide with her daughter Catherine announcing a new children's book or a pregnancy. Also, Rob Lowe. They need to have Rob Lowe on. They can play the floor. Y'all, people drag the floor. They say it's a stupid show because people are just naming what they see in pictures. But y'all, what is more fun than yelling what you see? Camera, khaki, hat man. Who are they seeking? I feel like they're trying to get Meghan Markle on. Meghan Markle is their white whale, and she should go on there. Meghan, go co-host with Jenna. Just bring your little flower sprinkles, sprinkle, and have a good time. Jenna won't leave you hanging. Also, y'all, you know, they've got to be begging Donna Kelce to go on the Today Show. Allegedly. But they want those Swiftie ratings, y'all. They want her to come on. Now, a few months ago, I heard Hoda describe Donna Kelce as America's mother. No disrespect to Hoda or Donna Kelce, but Donna Kelce is not America's mother. Florence Henderson is America's mother, first of all. And if anyone is America's living mother, it's Dolly Parton. In fact, khaki, we gotta get out the family tree again, America style. America's family tree, y'all. Mother, Dolly Parton. Father, we don't have one. I think it's pretty clear this is a fatherless nation. Aunts, Hoda Reba Shaka Cher. Uncles, Ice-T, Steve Harvey, Stanley Tucci, Danny DeVito. I love your work. Our godparents are Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. Cousins on our dad's side. Yeah, I know, I said we don't have a dad. But what is America if not a contradiction? Cousins on our dad's side. Drew Barrymore, DJ Khaled, Natasha Lyonne, V. Stiviano, Julia Fox, Hilaria Baldwin, Club Chalamet. Cousins on our mom's side. Regina Hall, Sandra Bullock, Pitbull, Queen Latifah, Kenan Thompson, Ali Wong, Adam Rickwan. Our brother is Johnny Knoxville. Our sister, the Green M&M. Niece, Coop Lovato. This is us on NBC.
She's not a Christian!
But back to Donna Kelce. She's a perfectly nice woman. In fact, I don't even think she wants to go on the Today Show. But I feel like they're begging her. They want those Swiftie ratings. But I don't care, y'all. I say this out of respect. I should not know who Donna Kelce is. I worked so hard to cleanse my life of football. I do not like the game. I do not like the fans. I don't even think y'all are having a good time. Football fans, you are normal, nice people in everyday life. But the second you enter that stadium, you become a horde of gargoyles, just spewing spite. You permeate hostility. It is noxious. And your tainted auras will testify against you come Judgment Day. Anyway, I did work really hard to cleanse my life of football. I shared my truth, y'all. I said, hey, I don't like football. Do you know how hard that is to do as a girl raised in the South? Shout out Creds. It's hard, y'all, but I did it. I shared my truth. I muted their words. And every February, I would turn on the Super Bowl halftime, look at the teams and go, oh, life is peaceful. But then Taylor Swift started dating Travis Kelce, and now Popgrave is tweeting about the Chiefs. Not my precious Popgrave. Once Popgrave tweets at y'all, it's serious. Never forget, they called the 2020 election. But yeah, Donna Kelce seems like a nice woman. The Kelce dynasty, they seem lovely. When that Kylie Kelce pops up in my feed, I never get mad. She seems fun. I think I would have a lot of fun gossiping with her over some pita chips at the kitchen island. So it's not personal, it's just the truth is, the only Kelce I should know is grammar.
Tossed salads and scrambled eggs.
So I feel like Donna's told them no, allegedly, but there are some real gems that I think would be capital F friends, and they've forgotten them. First up, Caroline Ray. So funny, hilarious, effortless. Nicole Richie, fun, feisty, don't forget, she played an anchor on Great News, R.I.P. And also Vanessa Lachey. They should actually consider Vanessa to be a permanent co-host. I saw her at Netflix as a joke. I never watched Love is Blind. Y'all, she is so personable, so fantastic. A girl can dream, which is why I have come up with my own list of dream hosts at Jenna and Friends. This would happen on a Monday through Friday rotation. Let's get into it. Mondays, Tiffany New York Pollard. Tuesdays, Trisha Paytas. Wednesdays, Countess Luann. Thursdays, Tokyo Tony. And Friday, Miss Piggy. With a craft demonstration by Amy Sedaris, musical guest Tinashe every week. So there are many great capital F friends out there, but I do think it's a little worrisome there is not any legitimate, clear replacement for Hoda. Are we having a shortage of magnetic individuals? Or is there a hidden horde of Hodas? Not that Hoda can be replicated, but there's gotta be capital T talent out there that's on the star power quadrant. And maybe the executives are just not wanting to take a risk, not just for filling in for Hoda, but with all of these talk shows in general. They're bringing in hosts from other entertainment sectors. And that's not a drag, by the way. I love a lot of the celebrity hosts. Drew, she's our paternal cousin. Jennifer Hudson, I love that little dance tunnel humiliation ritual, depending on who's coming down the pike. And then there's Karamo. Y'all, Karamo is Mari's successor. Whoever makes the Karamo YouTube thumbnails, thank you. Kelly Clarkson, she's our American Idol. She has given us a concert within a talk show every day. And then there's Sherry Shepherd, who should have an award for simply saying ham on 30 Rock. And that one day she was a flat earther on View. But I feel like we are missing a capital T talent from broadcast television, or has a little bit of broadcast history that is sassy, unfiltered. We need another Wendy, y'all. Oh, we have such a Wendy gap. By the way, if you got tread on at Wendy Gap, you young lifers, you let me know. Right in. Well, folks, this brings us to the question, do we let Hoda's departure tread on us, or do we resist? Well, sadly, y'all, we gotta let it tread on us. We have to surrender to Hoda's departure. It signifies the end of an era. The dust is up in daytime television. And there's a lot of trends happening. It's not just Hoda leaving. There's economic, entertainment trends, there's cord cutting, there's streaming. There's so many things changing television in general, which is why we need to have a conversation about the ecological story happening here. In this case, we have Hoda individual, Today Show population, talk show community, daytime ecosystem, television biome, entertainment biosphere. But let's get into the graphs. Khaki, my clipboard please. Today's a clipboard day. Okay, an index card, can't do the graphs. Let's go. So, let's take a look at the talk show community here. We have axes from unfiltered to controlled, from lighthearted to heavy. And as you can see, things are a little unbalanced right now. We need a little bit more of lighthearted, unfiltered. That's really what Wendy ruled, but that's what Kathy Lee was. That's what Hoda was. Also, y'all, I just want to take a second to acknowledge that Ellen left a gap too. Over on lighthearted, controlled, fun. Ellen was so fun, and she was the apex predator in this ecosystem. Never forget that tweet about Ellen last year, y'all. Can we put it up? It's just so good. Should I be like those TikTokers that like point and are really sassy? I don't know if that worked. So, as you can see, things are not completely balanced here. the noted fauna that were Wendy, Ellen, and Hoda are missing. Things are a little thrown off. And it doesn't just affect the talk show community, y'all. It affects daytime television as a whole. Because as you can see, these daytime talk shows, they're a little more on the serious side. We gotta bump them up. Okay, y'all? Bump them up. I look like a football coach right now. I feel like my aura is dimming. Deborah Wilson's Whitney Houston. We're back. So y'all, we have to balance this out here. We have to respect the balance.
So respect it.
What was that? Oh, okay. So really, I just think we gotta surrender. Give it 5 years. Let the Hoda dust settle. Things will work themselves out. It's hard, y'all. Daytime is a beast. And day is famously scarier than night. There's joggers, UV radiation, things beeping, tradesmen reversing. I don't like it. I only want to see what the moon wants me to. Well, folks, that concludes episode 2 of Tread on Me. I'm so excited about this show. I love how it continues to evolve. Please let me know who you think should replace Hoda. And of course, let me know what's treading on you. It just might make the show. Please like and subscribe. And also, NBC, please, if you're listening, put every episode of Kathy Lee and Hoda on Peacock. We're crushing the ratings. Denmark Mercury, put the Wendy Show back on YouTube. We lost the sacred text. Well, y'all, I think that's it for this episode. I'm still workshopping my sign-off, so I think I'm just gonna sample our favorite apex predator. Be kind to one another. Khaki, the credits.